Right. There's really nothing left for us to do except bring the game to an end.
I'm here to help.
Where the hell are the leaders? Sure, it was mentioned somewhere. Except I don't recall. Right, do I need to go to the... Do I need to go to the pass itself?
If I understand, I only intended to clarify the offer, Stonehand. No need for accusations. Ah, there you are. We've only just...
Listen to me. The lost souls of the Dragonspear dead need a hero. That hero is you. Join me.
Please, on
Calm yourself, my lady. It is likely a coincidence.
It pains me to say it, but Netherlock is right. This time. Though I'd happily sacrifice the Ballspawn's life to end this war, we don't know what sending them off with Kalar means.
Time as when
May
we get
time
the
more
fighting,
favor
please?
us. Well, I
guess it's war.
Let's get you back to the camp. You're not safe here. All right then. I'd feel better if we were back in the camp.
At once.
Now the preliminaries are out of the
I'm
way.
here to help.
The Crusade attacks! The northern edge of the camp's aflame! Head south to the fire pit. The commanders gather there. Andrus can... I know we've had our disagreements, but... luck to you. Why do I bother? Go, help Andrus. And if the gods be willing, I'll see you on the other side of this.
Right, we'll use some standard buffs that last for a couple of hours. We'll reduce the other ones when the situation requires it. But some kind of a strength buff, arrows and potion, that sort of crap. Defense. Heroism. It's mainly so our chance to hit is slightly better. The hit point bonus is nice, but I don't give a shit about it. Maybe this. Bones versus crushing attacks, but electrical resistance, but not sure if we need that yet. Let's go with the strength first. Right, that's all the basics.
Hero, we need help. You have to hold the crusade off while I stabilize the barrels as best I can. They're at the camp's northern entrance. When they break through, I'll let you know. You can choose which unit to fight with against them. When the enemy's defeated, or if you're forced to retreat, talk to me again.
Right, we can rejuvenate if needed, but since we're relying mostly on our fighter class, I don't think this is necessary in any way. Could we use focus potion? These last forever, even over a sleep cycle. It's one extra armor class point.
Early to rise so we can be wealthy and wise. Healthy, too.
Trolls all over the western path, so we need archers.
I'm going to stay here and ward these explosive barrels. If the crusade reaches them, we're finished. Take a squad of soldiers and deal with those trolls. When you've dealt with the immediate threat, or if you can't defeat the trolls, return to me. Good luck to you, hero.
Haste. So I'm pretty much the only melee guy here then.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Where's the damage coming from Yarak?
Oh no!
We'll be fine. I'm taking a lot of damage, but the damage will also start to go down very quickly after we get a couple of kills here. I don't need to tank them all that long. Fire it up
I am wounded.
quickly now.
But look at how I fight on! Oh no! I am wounded. But look at how I fight on!
Right, it's a fairly good fight. Not that much interesting loot. So high armor, we'll never have real use for it. More heroism potions. Not like we were running low. No. Using this potion is totally unnecessary. There's the healer. We will rely on her. Lucia.
You have my greetings, faithful.
Yeah, for the... I don't understand why they couldn't give her a heal. I mean, if everything costs 1 gold here anyway, it wouldn't matter. Anything else? We could go with fire resistance potions. Ah, it doesn't matter. I have to fight against typical fighters and then mages. Wizards are in the camp north here.
Wizards? Damn it all. I can't leave these barrels without putting the entire camp at risk. You've got to take a squad and keep them away from here.
We have wizards, we have wizard slayers, and we have backstabbing sons of bitches. Magic with magic fights aren't good. Wizard slayers are probably better. Wizard versus wizard fights just they're a catastrophe for everyone usually, unless there's a huge power difference. Right, they'll disable them quite effectively.
At once.
Can I just fireball them? Pick a target and beat the shit out of it. Yeah, we lost all our buffs. I think I'm okay with this, because I'm not still in a massive amount of danger and we need to act as decoys so they can do their job. What we need to do is kill something. It doesn't really matter what we have to attack as long as the same target. I think I will go for a haste potion. I can only afford it, and without haste it's gonna take forever to kill anything. And we lost immediately, right? So there's no point really casting buffs. It's the disabling effect comes from the wizard slayer.
If you wish, you'll not get far.
Right. Good potions. That's an archmage rule.
I have no more room for that. Dropped it.
Okay stuff, I'd say. Nothing particularly impressive though. Do I have an identification scroll? I might have one or two. Nope. Maybe I can buy it as a service.
At once.
By the way, I need to rebuff. We need a new strength potion. Can pay anyone to identify this. Not like we absolutely must have it now, it's just safer to use. I can't take these to the back, out of the bag, because it'll basically remove all these ones out of the bag. So now I need around 4 empty spaces before I can move anything out. We are lacking in strength. Not sure I want to use any of those. But we are going against fighters. That it? Potion absorption might be useful here. I don't know what type of weapons they have, but it would allow me to ignore their crushing weapon attack. Focus on the slashing and piercing ones. Also free to spam lightning bolts, I guess. Foot soldiers.
You need to stop those crusaders from reaching us. Take one of the squads, leave the other here to watch my back.
Right. I think we'll leave the mages here. It's a lot of fighters though. I'm seeing a respectable amount of crushing weapons, those we can ignore. There's still about half a dozen or around 8 guys who are using slashing weapons. But critically care. Where are our guys? I think they just went invisible, so we have to be careful where we spend this shit. It's the leader. If we kill her, I think we can, or it, whatever, we can probably do this. He's invisible. Care about the clerics. Doesn't matter what we attack, as long as we get kills, that's the important part. The backstabbing effect will just keep piling and piling and piling. Yeah, there's really not that much loot here. That's a +2 sword maybe.
Oh, no.
Piece cake. The mage should be okay defenders. Actually, we'll use the summoned creatures as necessary. Rejuvenation.
The attacks are slowing. We should use the moment to finish the Crusaders off before the center lane is clear. Head straight north and finish off their remaining warriors. Go now and win this battle for us.
Well, if I'm on my own, I might as well go for the fighting one. No reason to hold anything back. Grimgore. Crushing weapon. Yeah, there's a group of adventurers basically. Right, this is not going to be quite so simple then. Come on. Backstabbing's no bitch. 4 mages to the aid. You can probably spam a decent amount of damage very quickly. I just need to dodge things for a while. Do we need to kill anything? The mage dies. Ooh, he's paralyzed. Alright, not much of a fight really. I'll try to pick useful stuff here, not something that might have some value. We're beyond that. Right. Again, overall, fairly nice end result. Netherlock camp entrance.
Good work. We've still got fighting in the east and west, but the bulk of Kalar's forces have been routed. The Crusades falling back into Dragonspear. We'll never have a better chance of finishing this than we do now. Get what you need from the camp and rendezvous with the siege commanders at Dragonspear's gates.
Yep, let's go.
Steel and magic still clash.
There should be a lot of fighting, but again, fighting against opponents we mostly should have no trouble dealing with. Mostly.
The battle unfolds as you expected, my lady. Our forces fall back to the castle even now.
The battle is not the war. Whatever blood we shed is worth it as long as the Child of Baal bleeds as well.
What is your command?
We must hold Dragonspear or all is lost.
And the ball spawn?
Bring the Child of Baal to me. Our triumph depends on it.
Position! I'm heartened to see you're still with us. I didn't have a chance to ask earlier. How did you fare in the caverns beneath Dragonspear?
Yeah, I learned little about our enemy before I was forced out.
That makes no difference now. What of those tasks I asked you to perform?
That food and water are poison, fuzzy duck thief's barrel of whoosh can be triggered whenever you're ready.
That explains why the enemy seems so sluggish. Good work with the explosives. Now, watch as the walls of Dragonspear fall before us.
For Daggerford! For the Sword Coast! Charge!
Right, we basically have no buffs on, so we have to rebuff everything. Armor class, the most important one.
At once.
Rest can be brought up as necessary. Where were the trolls? Be there. We basically released the trolls to fight for us. I have a key for it. I think I have a key for it, rather. I need a strength potion. I don't think there are any here, just checking to be sure. Right. We would be flexible 3. I don't like this. I'd really like to have another at least. One more should be enough though, so we don't need a huge amount. I don't want to take part in this shit. It's irrelevant anyway. Named characters, that's not irrelevant anymore. This is a much better location for Fireball. Whenever you're ready. Well, put the many gates. Okay, not sure if that's actually gonna make much of a difference. Doing something. They can probably kill ass in the sense that the trolls will not win in a direct fight. At the same time, I don't think they can finish off the trolls all that easily.
Charge! Run if you wish. You will not get far.
Archers might be an exception, they usually have fire arrows.
Oh no!
Come on, bring it down. So trolls have a lot of stamina as far as this fight is concerned, but they're not really dangerous otherwise. Mages first. Or casters, whatever, mage or not. Also archers, because they're trouble for the trolls. There's an endless stream of new crap coming our way.
Charge! Oh no! Run! Oh no!
Okay, do I need to do something special here to push forward? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of side targets we can go after. Not sure if they're all that important though. A lot of mages, clerics.
Die in her name.
Oh no!
We may be able to hold this section of the outer courtyard, but we can't get any farther. If we're to get Kalar within the keep, someone needs to staunch the flow of troops from the camp so we can break down the inner courtyard doors.
Oh no!
Okay. Where's the flow of troops coming in?
Enough! Crusaders, stand down! Stand down, or know that I am Adras Ashatil, right hand to the Shining Lady. I know you. Have you now? You and I, one-on-one. No other combatants. No hiding from sight like a coward. If you break the rules, or your allies interfere, my soldiers will cut you down, every last one of you.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you accept my challenge?
I can break down her stone skin really before she gets to do too much. I think she has no real chance here. She's gonna get into the healing cycle and that's
You need me?
her. Also, she has a blunt weapon, so plus 10 to my armor class against her.
You'll not get far! Get back here!
Of course she has that, which is such bullshit ability, but allows me to heal too, so I can do it here. What else? What could I do to help myself? Not really much. I'm not in any danger from her physical attacks, and she's gonna heal herself full, so... I think that might be a ring of regeneration.
I have no more room for that. Dropped it.
Another ring of free action. Crazy standard crap. I mean, it's valuable, but still crap. Where am I?
At once.
Crusade is on the run. I don't think this is necessarily an easy fight here.
Run if you wish. You'll not get far. Charge!
Kill hits. I think we need a decoy. Also, I'm very disappointed with the lightning bolt one. It's exactly what you were supposed it to be, but it's basically because lightning bolts are terrible. The backstabbing whore needs to die. Just way too much damage. And another decoy. Come on. Yeah, more decoys. Buy me time. They have still at least one good killer there. Then 2 casters. Bluebeard is good, Dram is good. Actually, I think this aerial servant is damage. Just fucking can't cast spells apparently.
For just no.
Yeah, it's the Bluebeard. It's 20 points of damage per fucking shot, and there's not much I can do about it.
Oh no. Oh no.
It just hits.
Oh no.
There it goes again. That's why we need the decoy.
I am wounded, but look at how. Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm dead. How about going invisible for a while? That crossbow that wore past, that is just magical. Well, quite literally magical, but that's not important. It's my armor class, it's still respectable. I should be able to cast spotting spells.
For justice.
There we go.
No.
Ah, I lost my haste, that's no good. Aerial Servant's dangerous. I don't really want to focus on killing it. I'll win this. The mage might be good, but it's not fighter good. So. Now it gives me time to heal. Nothing else. Right. I'm pretty sure we have a ton of healing potions stored somewhere too. Right. I think the direct damage abilities in general suffer pretty heavily from the fact that my fighter can do. But physical combat capabilities are massively superior in doing damage. So, it doesn't make much sense to take simple direct damage spells. Unless you're really keen on doing burst damage for some reason. Admittedly, those situations do come up here and there. It's just okay stuff, but again, we really have no use for it. I'm not even sure if we can identify it. Either way, the situation here should be under
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Hear me, people of Waterdeep, of Daggerford and Baldur's Gate. Heed my words. I am not your enemy. Have none among you then join me. Together we can bring about a new age. An age of peace, of justice, of enlightenment. You asked. You could have walked with me in the light, but you chose blood and darkness. You will pay for that.
At least I'd like to secure the gateway to hell before. That's good. Oh. Well.
This day is not over. Corporal Duncan led a team of soldiers in nothing. If I believe Corporal the front find Kalar and do what must be done. I'll see to it the rest of the castle is
In
secured.
the demon areas, we don't
Crusaders
necessarily
rounded
have to
up.
kill
Now
everything,
go.
but we do have to fight a couple of major fights. And there's no telling how well the fight against the boss will go. You need to really know how the general guidelines of how it's going to go. It's not gonna be there on its own. We might have to deal with the other type of creatures, summoned creatures, instead of focusing on him. Alternatively, we'll focus on him and beat the shit out of him, and use maybe summoned creatures as decoys against anyone who tries to interfere in the fight. Right, we can still heal through this, but I would need some kind of an identification service more than anything else.
At once.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Ah, there we are.
I have many fine wares.
We don't really need to do much with these, we just need to have them. This is also an unfortunate situation. We need those wands out of my pack of holding. They are not gonna come quietly, right? I need to start using them, just so I'm not in this situation where I need to empty my goddamn inventory to get them out. Okay, realistically speaking, the bracers and the crossbow might have some use. I doubt very much the crossbow has any use, but no harm in checking. Bracers up to defense 5. Not bad. Particularly useful either. I'm not giving up the potion stacks. Ah, crap. Okay. We're exactly doing the push. Lower levels, I guess.
Good to see you again. We're holding the entrance to... Kalar's holed up beneath us in the basement. Bence Duncan's preparing to engage her. Head down the stairs and finish... You've more important things to do than stand around talking to me. Dismissed!
Right.
It's nearly over. Kalar retreated. What do you say then? Are you ready for this final battle?
We'll lose all our buffs anyway, and we're going to be losing at least this haste fairly soon anyway. I don't really see what we would gain by delaying things. We have what we have, that's gonna have to be enough.
Well said. Open the door, soldiers. The Shining Lady's crusade
The only
ends
thing
now.
I would like to have more is maybe strength potions,
And
but
so
I
we
forgot
reach
to
the
buy
end of a
those.
long, long journey.
Many
Change is upon us. Great and righteous change. You've come to face me, so do so. Now is our time. Fernan, you've caught me in your spell as well. I can't move!
Have I now? How distressing for you. You'll just have to stand and watch as my plan reaches fruition.
Your plan?
You...
gods help us all. Leave them! There's no time! We have to secure the boat immediately!
Heffernan, what have you done? I will not let him corrupt our work by bringing forth an army of fiends! Crusaders, with me!
We might as well leave things here. And I can't go back, right? How many strength potions do we have? I think it's 2. Well, 1 cloud, 1 storm. Storm is for the final battle. Easily last that. And I'm pretty sure the cloud giant strength will easily last the path to the final battle. Everything else we have in abundance. Fire is pretty much worthless here, which reminds me, we do need to make room for fire attacks of some sort. As in fire protection of some sort. Everything here is going to be throwing fire at us. 2 should be immunity for 2 hours. So I think I'll just buff things a little bit. But more or less we're gonna have to leave things here. Fire resistance is probably the least important thing. I mean, we're gonna get some fire thrown our way, but it's not gonna come up too much. Might as well use these too. Don't really see what the use that would have, but there's no real downside to using it. And all of these last for 2 hours. Enough to get to the tower. Oh shit. I don't want to fight these pointless peons. Do we have, yeah, the actual armor class increase?
Avernus.
Yeah. You might want to give some thought into start using these. Fear is my biggest problem. Demons have an aura of fear. So even if the chance of success isn't all that great, it's still going to happen so often that you're gonna get hit by the fear sooner or later. And if you get hit by it, it's pretty much game over. Final buff. $23, this should be quite nice. Okay. What the hell is my taco now? -2. I could still bring it lower temporarily. But the damage should be quite significant. Plus 11 points of damage from strength alone. That's the real thing. Pretty much more than we're gonna do with the weapon itself. So unless they have something really heavy, like a boss type throw against us, we should be able to hack it down very quickly. And we can also do alternative damages with the weapon. We have a crushing weapon somewhere in case that becomes an issue. So yeah, we're in a fairly good position to wrap things.